Okay, Grace, so what we're going to do is we're going to look at a nonfiction book, okay? Do you know what a nonfiction book is? What is a nonfiction book?
It means it's a real and real facts, not like a fake story like Mickey.
Perfect, good, yes. So this is a nonfiction book about animals that are in the water and food chains, okay? So what we're going to actually do is we're going to look at the different features in the text. So we're going to look at kind of how the book is laid out, okay? So one of the first things we're going to look at are headings. Do you know what headings are?
Like the
No. Okay, so headings are, here you see them at the top of the pages.
So
okay.
Like what are seashores?
Excellent. So what are seashores is a heading, and that's going to tell you kind of what this page is about. Okay. What about captions? Do you know what a caption is?
It's like something that it tells you what it is.
Okay, so a lot of times you'll find a caption.
Like this.
That is going to be something else actually. So captions a lot of times are underneath pictures.
So like this?
Yeah, like that or like this one, okay? Do you know what a keyword is?
Yes, this.
That, or sometimes you'll see keywords in the text.
Temporary seashores.
So do you see how that's bold there? That word right there would be a keyword because it's bolded. Okay? What? Yep, exactly. What about table of contents?
This thing right here.
And do you know?
It tells you where to find things.
Perfect. What about an index?
Something in the picture that tells you what it is.
So an index is going to actually be at the end of the book, all the way down here.
So like right here?
Excellent. Okay, so the index, you can go here and you can look for different things that are going to be in the book, and you can find out what page it's on. So like...
Kind of like the table of contents?
Kind of, but it's at the end of the book. So if you wanted to know about pollution, you can come to the index and find pollution, and then...
what that means.
What is pollution?
It means like if you put like dirty stuff or like garbage in the sea, that's why you don't let her.
Good, yes. So if
then the wind could blow it into the water.
Yeah, so if you wanted to read about pollution, you could find out right here what pages pollution is on.
26, 28, 29, and 30.
Yes. What about the glossary?
What the story is about.
The glossary is again here at the end, okay? And so this is where you're going to find those key words. So let's see. So like here's pollution again, and this tells us what the definition of pollution is. So if you're reading and you come across a word you don't know, you can come to the glossary and look that word up and read to find out what it means. Okay? All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you these directions. I'm going to give you these markers, and we're going to actually then mark up the text, okay? So I want you to follow each of these directions. So read the first one for me.
Highlight all.
Keep going.
Highlight all of the headings that you find.
Okay, so I want you to highlight all of the headings that you see.
I forgot what a heading is.
Okay, so remember we said the heading is at the top of a page and it tells us what the page is going to be about.
Highlight it.
Yep.
It's hard to highlight it because it's so big.
That's okay.
There.
Okay, do you see any other headings?
Right here. And right here. Right here. Right here.
Okay, perfect. Now what I want you to do, read the next direction.
Circle the entire section of each heading with the highlighter.
Okay, so now you're going to circle the whole section for that heading. Okay, so you're going to go through and you're going to circle all of the text that goes with that heading. Okay, go ahead and do that for all of them.
Is this part of that heading?
What's that under? It's under a picture, right?
Yeah.
So that's something different.
I don't
know. What about, you have 2 more pages.
So they're both.
So that's under the heading.
Should I just put them on the back because they're kind of apart?
But you're going to, this is all under the same heading, so you're going to go ahead and do the whole thing.
That's the names.
Yeah. And then do you have any more headings?
Yes.
Okay. You know what, we're going to leave those to the end because remember that's the glossary and the index. That's something different, okay? All right, so what does the next direction say?
Underline the captions that you find with a blue color.
Okay, do you remember what the captions are? Okay, so the captions are things you find under pictures.
Does this count?
That's something different. So that tells us the information on who published the book. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Should I do this?
Is that underneath the picture?
No. I think this is trying to be.
How about right here? Do you see how this print is a little bit different than this print?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that tells us that's a caption. Okay. Do you see any other captions underneath pictures?
Is this one?
That tells us, you can go ahead and circle that, yeah. That tells us what kind of bird it is.
That's a plant, but it's not in the leaves.
It's right next to it, yep. That kind of breaks the rule a little bit there. Any other captions?
Nope.
Nope, okay. So let's come back. Let's cross that one off. What's the next one?
Circle the tables, the labels that you find with a red color.
Okay, so the labels we're going to do are kind of like the keywords that we talked about. So let's go back to the text and find those bolded words. Let's start down here at the beginning, okay? So let's look here. Do you see any bolded words in the text? So words that are a little bit darker. Okay, do you see any that are in the actual text, like here, here, or in here? How about let's start up here. Do you see any bold words?
No.
What about that one? Do you see how that one's a little bit, can you see it?
This?
Yeah. Can you see how that's a little bit darker?
Mhm.
Okay.
Here's one.
Yep. What about in here? Do you see any words that are a little bit darker?
Yes.
Okay.
Should I circle this?
You can. Okay, let's go to the next one. Any bold words?
No.
Okay. Oh, I see a couple on this page.
There's a lot.
There are, yeah. I think I see one more in a caption.
Each?
There's one more in a caption. Remember, the captions are in the blue.
I don't see it.
Okay, look down here.
Oh, exposed.
Yeah, exposed. Okay, let's keep looking. Any more? Well, I see a lot on this page.
I do too.
There's a bunch up here. Let's look up here.
There's like one on every row.
Yeah, there's a lot here.
Good place to look.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's go to the next page.
I don't see an O. Energy.
I think that's good. What about the next page?
I see a couple.
Yeah. I think there's one more. Look up a little bit further. Look up here.
It's hard to get that one.
Yeah, because of the tape. That's okay.
Yeah. There, that'll work.
How about anything else in the text? Okay. All right, let's go. Oh, yep. Okay, how about the next one?
There's a couple on here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see any more.
Okay, what about the next one? All right.
I'm going to actually just read the whole thing.
Yeah, we can go through and read it afterwards. Okay, so let's cross that one off. Okay, now what do we say?
Circle the table of contents and index with a green color.
Okay. So what was the first one that you're going to do?
Contents.
The table of contents? Okay.
Circle the
So you're
word.
going to circle the whole thing.
I'll just do the dotted.
That works too. Okay, do you remember what the next one is?
Yep.
It was the table of context and the index. Yep. And it's all the way at the end. So again, you're gonna do the whole thing. Okay, so let's cross this off.
Circle the glossary with an orange color.
Okay.
There.
Okay.
Draw a border around any pictures that you find with a purple color.
Okay, so this one you're just going to either draw a box or a circle around any picture that you find in purple. So let's start at the beginning.
So even the title.
Yep.
The title.
So any picture.
So I just gotta do all of these in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing some of them circles, some of them squares.
Okay.
Whoa. I need a big square. Uh-oh. I can't believe I'm already at the end.
Yeah. There's a lot of pictures in this one.
I forgot to put something around. Something.
What? What'd you forget?
All the way back here. Here.
Oh, the border? You can do the border if you want, but that's not as important to the story. So how about we just do the border on this one? Okay?
Okay. I could do it really quick. Where's There.